G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. I've now got my Nipkow disc glued into the base on the spindle, and I've got it all pretty much assembled up. The belt connected between the motor pulley cog and the pulley cog on the spindle, and yeah, I've just given it a power up, and it's working quite okay. Although, as mentioned, the pulley cog is a bit wonky, and it causes the spindle to rock a bit and makes it quite noisy, which is undesirable. But for now, it'll do. I probably might think about replacing that cog with one that's drilled to the size of the spindle and is not off not at an angle and off center or anything like that. But anyways, on power up, as you can hear, it's quite noisy. The belt is actually rocking back and forth too, but staying on the cog, thankfully. But here on testing, as you can see, those are the three scanning areas. The top one's for 60 lines of resolution, the middle one's for 32 lines, and the bottom one's for 30 lines. I'm just shining a torch in the back of the scanning area. Doesn't look perfect though, as the lines are not perfectly spaced, but doing it by hand and by eye, it's a bit difficult to get good accuracy. Here's the vertical scan section. 60 lines, 32 lines, and 30 lines. Anyway, yeah, it's not quite desirable having that excessive amount of noise on the set, especially if you're going to be having audio as well as video. So yeah, as mentioned, I'm going to replace that wonky gear cog at some point with a better one, but for now, for testing purposes, it'll do. So yep, I've got the basic motor Nipkow disc drive stage done, and I'm currently just varying the speed of the motor with the variac, which like I've done on the other wood disc set. I'm going to have to devise an effective AC motor speed control so I can get reasonably accurate speed adjustment, fine tuning. Apparently a rheostat's the way to go with AC motors, which this motor actually had the sewing machine motor actually did have a lead coming out which connected to a pedal control which had a rheostat inside it. Anyway, I'll work that out a bit later on. But yeah, for basic testing, I'm gonna just get this all rigged up enough so I can. So I've got the LED drive circuits. I'm not sure where I put them. They're floating around somewhere. So I've got the LED drive circuit, LED banks behind the scanning areas. I have them hooked. Oh, there they are. Well, have them behind there. Have them hooked up to a video signal modulator drive circuit. So, and then yeah, have them mounted in at the correct distance away from the diffusers, and yeah, test it out, see how well it works in producing pictures of various formats. As seen in the video, I was shining the torch through the scanning areas, the lines are not evenly spaced apart, and there's probably even lines there's probably even some of the holes are probably even in the exact same position as the one previous or after it, and yeah, and you got a bit of gapping and a bit of lines close up, lines spaced apart. So, but yeah, you get that with when you sort of try and work off a template, and you got to try and by hand to mark the holes dead center, and then you got the drill sort of veering to one side or the other, and yeah, there's all those factors that sort of throw off the accuracy of the holes drilled in the Nipkow disc. But that happens. I mean, let's face it, John Logie Baird's early televisors had unevenly spaced lines anyhow. So yep, you'll get imperfect pictures, but yet still viewable, I believe. Anyhow, I'll have to get some pictures modulated on this televisor and see how they look. We'll keep you updated. This is Troy from the Troy's Visual Arts channel signing out.